What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my first look mini-series coverage, I guess, of, well, I kind of want to put it as a new release, but it's not released yet, so it doesn't really fit that criteria. So we're going to go in and treat it as, I guess, one of the few still first look mini-series going forward. And it is Fort Triumph by I have no idea who, because it doesn't actually tell me anywhere. I've not been able to figure out who exactly is the developer of the game. The person that I've been in contact with is Cypher. The game's very ambitious, has a lot of really cool ideas, concepts, and features. I played around a little bit, and I was actually trying to record it, but it seems to really hate my recording software. I tried doing some stuff. We'll see if it works better this time around. I have no idea. But it's currently in a pre-alpha state, so there's bound to be bugs, problems, optimization issues, and all sorts of other various random things. On top of that, oh no, it did the loading thing. Oh, this is one of the things that's a problem. It's probably going to break now. Oh, it didn't break. Yay, it broke the last time it loaded. Apparently it likes to go through like a kind of a... The old school console games used to have like a demo run when you let it sit on the screen for too long. It does that. I like that. I think it's a cool feature, but last time it like broke the game when it did that. And we're going to go to actually new game here, and we're going to get in, and we're going to get started and playing. Anyway, it is a pre-alpha, and it was greenlit on Steam. I'm sorry this intro is kind of weird. Like I said, I had issues recording it. The frames dropped horribly. I am apparently forced to use the control pad, which I'm not crazy about. I would have preferred to use keyboard and mouse. I've switched recently to a new program to run my PS3 controller through, and it works really good. But I think maybe it keeps the controller active even when it's unplugged. So games that are like, hey, you have a gamepad and plugged in, you obviously want to use that. This is not the case right now. Anyway, it says move Leandra to the highlighted square. That's what we just did. There are two goblin archers ahead. Take cover behind the tree. We shall go and do that. And we'll play through this tutorial. We'll play through maybe the next mission after that. And then we'll see about breaking off the episode there. And then I'll definitely be coming back to this. This is definitely going to be a title unless it just goes horribly wrong in development and becomes a pile of garbage, I think this is definitely going to be one of those games that you're all going to want to play, and I'm really going to want to play when it actually fully releases. So this is one to keep your eye on, folks. Definitely keep your eye on it. One of the goblins has no cover. Attack the reckless creature. So highlight him and press A to attack. So we're going to go and do that. 85% chance to hit him with our Raiden Lightning from Mortal Kombat. And there we go. Plotting nefariously. Your chances to hit enemies in cover are low, but flanking an enemy renders its cover useless. Move behind the boulder to flank the goblin. I can do that. So we're going to move here. And now we have him flanked. Attack the goblin, the flanked goblin now that it has no defense. Prepare to get wrecked. And down you go. Improve your cover by moving behind that tree. So this is modest cover, the half walls and stuff like that. I think the mushrooms are probably cover as well, and modest cover. And then you have the great cover, the great defense, which is behind stuff that's solid and full size. Knock down the column so you can cross the river. Use the left or right bumpers and select whirlwind. Then move the cursor to the column and use the A spell to cast. Or A to cast a spell, rather. The A spell to cast. Alright, so I want the whirlwind, but I don't want to cast it on the guy. I want to cast it on the column. And squish. He done got squished. We leveled up off of that. I don't know what that means, but it's fine. Crossing the river. Dashing to the highlighted position. Dashing is marked by a orange outline and consumes both moves. So it's all stuff that you've seen before and stuff like XCOM. It seems to use that move and act separately thing, the two different things you can do, along with the sprint or dashing. There's a person trapped in the cage. Reach the cage and interact with it to free the captive. I can do that. You are free! I apparently had the key in my pantalones. A new hero has joined our party. Press the left trigger or right trigger to switch between heroes who have action points. Move Krieger to the marked position. So we're going to move him on over here to the not-so-great cover. And we're going to move Leandra to the other marked position, which is over here. And then you hit select to end your turn. Oh noes! They have goblin archers. Whatever will we do? The goblin archer just used Overwatch. Moving within its sight will cause it to attack. As the goblin is behind cover, why don't you try kicking the marked crate at him with Krieger and see what happens. Alright, so we're going to go with Krieg's over here. We're going to go ahead and switch to the kick move. And wham, bam, get kicked, man. There it is. Which is pretty sweet, by the way. Now, this is exactly what I was talking about when I was saying there's a lot of different ways to deal with enemies. Oh, and additionally, on top of that, when the game is fully developed and fully released and it's out there, everything's supposed to happen differently. So each time you play, it's supposed to be a different story. There's going to be a lot of random generation, stuff based off of what type of enemies you're facing, what you did in certain circumstances and situations, how you handled things, and the story is going to develop from that. It's going to spring from that. So each time you play should be different. You may be facing off against goblins in one match in the forest. The next one you might be facing off against, I don't know, dwarves in the mountains, or underground against troglodytes or something. So there's going to be a lot of replayability to this game if everything works out the way they want it to. And like I said, I have high hopes for this. I think it's going to be quite good, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Alright, let's put Leandra on Overwatch, which will cause her to attack the other goblin if it comes out of cover. Alright, and then use the switching to and pressing A to Overwatch. The goblin moved, the goblin got wrecked, the goblin's dead. We are victorious. Oh no, there's 3 monsters. We're being ambushed. Move closer and use the whirlwind to easily dispose of the goblin warrior behind the cartwheel. Alright, I shall move closer, and then I shall use my whirlwind to easily dispose of you, sir. That was pretty sick. See, we knocked him off an edge there. We kicked the barrel and crushed the other guy. We knocked the thing down, smushed this guy. Lots of innovative and awesome ways to defeat the enemy. There are 2 goblin warriors left, and you cannot kill both this turn. Move Krieger to the highlighted position to protect Leandra. Now use the Brace ability to reduce the damage inflicted to Krieger. Reduces damage received by 2, does not reduce received damage to 0. Alright, that's fine. Assembling Cahoots. Kill the remaining goblins with what you've learned. I can do that. Alright, so the first thing I learned is not that. It is this. And it is this. And it is this. So he did. We used up Krieger's abilities here. Now what I would like to do is move behind the good cover over here. And I am going to utilize my Overwatch. If he decides to step out from behind his mushroomy grave, he will die. And he did. Cackling maniacally, and it looks like Leandra leveled up. It looks like my recording is not having a heart attack this time around, which is fantastic, by the way. So we'll continue on. Sometimes when you have multiple things in a scene, when it comes to the recording software, it has problems. Alright, I got to this point before. It's already different than it was last time, so this is cool. So even now, there's some randomness to it. I love it. Alright, our goal is to kill all enemies in whatever way we have to. It looks like it takes 8 damage to kill either one of them. So, and it looks like we have some sort of ranged individual here, which I am going to move up. And I am going to take a shot, and we have multiple shots. We have bow attack, we have Overwatch, we have knockdown arrow. Knocks down an object, usable only on objects that can be toppled. That's cool. And then we can leap. 65 damage, or we can, you know what, I'm thinking I'm going to Overwatch. I think that's going to be the play with him. Then we have our Targ is out. I'm going to move here. And this is, that's Targ, that's who it actually is. And he's just like that guy we had before. So we're going to move here. And I suppose we're just going to brace. And then, who do we have? We have Leandra again. We know that she's got some mad skills all up in a mad abundance. So we'd like to do that. Is there treasure in here? Or is it just a box? Probably just a box. Alright, it does look like we have an additional ability now. We have Lightning Strike. We also have Overwatch. We have Blink, can teleport to an empty tile up to 3 tiles away and can move through walls and other objects. That's pretty sick. We have the Whirlwind once again. And we have Fireball. Attacks an area causing damage to everything within it and has a chance to set them on fire. Well, that sounds legit. Let's do that. Is he on fire? I can't tell. There's a lot of stuff that is on fire, though. Then we have Krieger, who's another one of the melee psychopathic people. These both seem like melee combatants, so I'm not sure if moving here is the best plan, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Alright, so let's see what happens. Plotting nefariously. Alright, our Overwatch is good. I missed, though, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, the Kriegs took a hit. But he's okay. And our Targ buddy took a hit as well. Alright, this guy is actually pretty hurt. I'm going to finish him off with this guy. Just going to move him over, and we're going to one smack him upside... Oops, we're going to one smack him upside the head. Down he goes. Alright. I believe I can just move here. Is that going to give us the shot that we want? 95%. Backstab damage. We did 2. That's pretty pathetically lame, I'm not going to lie. Alright, gonna move here. We're gonna go with our regular lightning blast. 5 to 7, 7 to death. Are we gonna level up again? I don't know how to level people up though. I'm not sure what we need to do off of that. But we defeated the 2 that we've seen, so now we're gonna move forward slowly. There's a ballista here. I wonder if I move there if I get lit on fire. I hope not. Oh, yes, we totally do. Well, that's about right. Well, you know what? We learned a lesson, right? We learned a lesson that we previously did not know. Should be able to move there. I don't know if crossing near the fire hurts us. I don't think so. But you never know. Alright, what are we going to do with you, buddy? No, I want to move the camera. Sorry. I guess we're going to move there. And that should unveil any more nasty guys that... Nope, they don't exist. Now, I don't know if there's like items, objects, or things inside like the boxes or anything like that. I have no idea. I do not know what to expect from stuff like that. I'm going to move up over here. I don't know if we're still on fire too. It kind of looked like we might have been. Alright, we have our ranged individual. He's going to roll up this way. He's going to roll up like a fruit roll-up. He's not going to roll up like a fruit roll-up. I'm kidding, guys. I jest with all of you. Alright, Leandra's going to run on over the fire because she just doesn't care. She's like, flames? No big deal. NBD. Alright. Can we get him up here? I think so. Well, I think you can make it there, sir. And you... We're going to do something with it in a minute. But first, let's get our knight to move a little bit forward. Cast me and my bad stuff. Does not appear to be any other enemies yet. He still seems to be on fire, which is probably not great. I don't know how many more enemies there are. This wall kind of looks like it could be destroyable, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try something here. What is our 6th skill down there? Creates a bubble. Solidify water to create a platform. Oh, neat. No, I can't seem to get through the wall. Okay. Oh, we'll come over here. Aha! There are enemies in this area. Including that guy who looks like he's going to be terrifying to deal with. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright, Mr. Nighty Pants. Why don't you come over here? And defend yourself. And you will go over probably to where she is soon. I think we're going to move her over here. I'll probably have her overwatch. Okay, now you're ready to go? You can't make it to where I wanted you to, darn it. Okay, I see you ranged individual. Shouldn't you be faster than the other person? I feel like you should. Okay, well we're in a position here that if they decide to roll out on us, they might actually get wrecked. But maybe not. Well, this looks bad. Can only fireball a certain distance. Alright. We can't move there. Can move there. Well, I mean, we could move to these other spots, but it's gonna be risky. It's always risky. Well, we can move Targs up. He's gonna get Overwatch shot. It didn't feel great. And we aggroed another thing yet again. You know, she's got the blink ability. Maybe we can use that to get her into a better position. I don't know. It actually doesn't seem all that great right now. It really doesn't seem all that great. Sorry guys, I keep making mistakes. It's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and defend with you, sir. I suppose if we move up and we overwatch, maybe it works out to our advantage. I'm not entirely positive of that, but it's my best idea so far, so we'll see what happens. Well, he missed. This guy's gonna roll out, it looks like. He's gonna stay behind cover. That dude's gonna... I'm assuming he overwatched? Alright, what kind of shots do we have? Just the one. Seems not great. However, can only knock down target. Yeah, that's really. Why do you guys have to be in the opposite positions? How far can you hurricane? Pretty far. So why don't we do that? Oh man, we almost flat killed him. Holy. Okay, well, I think we're going to move up here behind the box. We're probably going to get wrecked a little bit. We're going to get shot again. I knew that was... Oh, he missed, though, because we were behind cover, maybe? I'm not entirely positive as to why, but this guy goes down like a sweet muffin right here. Which is perfect. This allows us to get this guy... Allows us to get this guy up just a bit further. Get him behind cover. I know it's not the ideal situation. We'll scoot on up a bit more. And once again, we're going to go into brace mode. And let's see how that plays out. He's going to come and do battle with us in brace mode. Evil stirs in the dark. And our archer guy didn't do very well. Or sorry, our non-archer guy didn't do so well. Okay, it says we can knock that down through our own pillar and squish him, which is fantastic. And then, ooh, we have some sort of, what is this? Rally, boost, oh, to all stats, that's interesting. And you do not have that. However, we can move you here, and we can do some damage. Because of reasons, and because we're amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and do a Hadouken Blast onto you. It did some semblance of damage. Not quite enough to finish you, but don't you fret. We've got you now. Well, that's probably going to do it. There we are. we have done it, folks, and I think that is going to be where I break off this first episode of the First Look miniseries. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a tremendous amount of links or information about the game. I will include the Steam Greenlight page. I will include their actual website. I will include their Facebook, and I think they have one other thing. I'll include all the links I can about the game so you guys can get as much information as I have on the game. And yeah, I'll definitely come back to it and play it a little bit more. I think it's great. I think it's got a lot of potential. I can't wait to see some of the storyline elements come into play. I can't wait to see the game get optimized a bit more. I can't wait to play it with my keyboard and mouse because with the controller, but it's fine. It's fine. It works. It's okay. And it seemed to work fine with the recording software this time, so that's fantastic. That is a win-win. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. And if you haven't already, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the very next First Look video of this or something else entirely. And it's like, hey, you took a nap. What's happening? That's pretty funny. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.